for State Senate District 7 against Sam Javan. I did better than most of the other candidates out there, but it just wasn't enough to win. But I'm a winner because the fight continues. Now I'm currently running for Madison County Commission District 6 because my base said you're not allowed to be quiet. You see, I found my voice and I know how to use it. And I will continue to use it for anybody that needs me to use it. Now, let me tell you some information and get to my story why I supported these wonderful young ladies that organized this. In 1973, the Supreme Court held that Roe versus Wade should stand. At that time, states like Texas made abortions illegal, and they penalized the doctors and the women. The history book says that came out of an increase of immigration. Look where I'm going with this. And they were afraid that their born citizen white women would not have as many white babies with all the immigrants coming into the country. Now, what does that sound like to you? So, in 1973, the Supreme Court stood with Roe versus Wade. Here we are again. Oh my God, why are we still fighting? There is a lady here, one of the members of our Madison County Democratic Party, who has signs that goes back to 1986 when she started fighting. She has a sash on with buttons that go back to 1986 right on up to 2004. I asked her, why are we still fighting? Well, now let me tell you why I'm fighting. I thank Representative Daniels, who spoke early, that he was the one that sponsored the amendment for the rape and the incest to be included so that they would not be penalized if they had an abortion. Years ago, as a child, I was a victim of child sexual abuse by my stepfather. At that time, it was a dirty little secret. Now, remember now, well, I'm probably older than most of you out here, but that was before 1973. So I keep thinking, if my grandmother had not figured out what was going on and 5 or 10 years passed by, I could have been one of those pregnant little girls. I would not have been able to get an abortion. Here's what I do know. As a little girl, I would not have been able to go full term emotionally. And I can promise you, today I would not be standing here. I need to walk. I would not be standing here talking to you because I probably would have been screwed up. Okay? I want you to know that they need to get their hands off of our vaginas. At that time in Texas, the people that had money could go somewhere to get an abortion. We're right back now. Who's it gonna hurt? It's gonna hurt your marginalized. It's gonna hurt your low income. Okay? You're not gonna have the money to go. But let me say this. Recently, a group of powerful women raise your hands. We've decided to call ourselves the Angry Aunties. Yeah, they are. And we are angry, and we will be your auntie. So in the future, when you need an ear, we're going to be there with you to fight for you. Because I get my strength when I'm out with the people. That's where my strength comes. Okay? You won't see my opponent out there. You didn't see my last opponent out there, and they put those yahoos in office. And I just got to him on social media and said, your political career will not be long. And I'm sure there's some of you here that probably voted for him. And guess what? Those older white men sold us all out. So I just want to say on behalf of the team that organized this, thank you for coming. But I'm going to piggyback what Anthony Daniels said. Don't let your memory be short. We have an early primary March 3rd. Take it to the polls. Women, if you are 51% a majority, take your 51% to the polls. Because women's place is in the House, in the Senate, and in the Commission. And when mama's not happy, nobody's happy.